Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 live stream. We are here on the ground in a very rainy New York. We're in the iFly 737 Max. I got it working last night. I did an off-stream flight from Boston to LA. Finished that one up and saw that I'm not supposed to be flying until 5:30 this afternoon. So I decided, well, we got to do a flight in the morning. Then I had a look at what we could do, and I thought, oh, I haven't flown with a yoke in a while, so we've got that in front of me, as you guys can see. And I was like, oh, let's get the Max out. Let's get the Max out. So we're out in the Max now. We're going to be doing a flight down to Bermuda. Frontier's being very loud. Not even supposed to be over here, by the way. That is the American gates. We're using... Excuse me. But we're using... Where is it taxiing to? Okay, I don't know what he's doing. But we are using the... I turned the sounds down for you guys, so you should still be able to hear me. We're doing a flight down to Bermuda, as we always do. We love flying into Bermuda. Should be an interesting departure. We're departing runway 4 today. The winds are gusting 21 knots? 22 knots? The fuel is IFR. Gusting 22. 05016 gusting 22. So this should be interesting. Oh, and he's gone. Okay, I can bring the sounds back up. So yeah, this should be an interesting flight today. About an hour and a half run, give or take, maybe a little bit longer, down to Bermuda. Let's jump inside. I don't remember how to fly the Max, so this could be interesting. We're gonna do our best. Let's start by getting the electrics, the air conditioning, page up. What else? We'll get the safety cones from everyone out from GSX. We'll get the potable water and yeah, set all of those so we can at least bring power to the aircraft now. Whoops, did I turn the standby off? I did turn the standby off. Auto, guarded, battery on, and guarded. External, ground power, what they want to call it in this. Ground power on. We'll get that on. We are on ground power. And I don't know what we're on for here. Battery, I guess. We'll get the IRSs over to nav mode, so they'll start to align. Nav lights are coming on. We're going up to 370 today. Yep, so we'll set 370 on this. What else? We'll do the window heats. There's definitely the potential for some ice on the way out today. Okay, autopilot coming, or auto throttle, sorry, coming on. We'll get the flight directors turned on here as well. We'll go to the FMC, August 7th to September 4th. Yep, we're in date. I did just update it, so I'd have been annoyed if we weren't. Pausing it, we are at KJFK. Do we have a gate number? Gate... Is that Bravo 6? see. Let's see if Bravo 6 works. No, not in the database. What about gate 6? No. Okay. We'll take that position then. Starting at JFK, making our way to Tango X-ray, that's whiskey. Tango X-ray, Kilo Foxtrot. There we go. We'll put traffic on. TXKF flight number, we are American 3210. And we will request. It might not have it yet because I don't think I've initialized it. Oh, allow iFly access? Yes. Let's go back. Let's go to menu. Let's go to initialize flight. Route uplink's ready. Let's load. God, I'm not used to flying the Boeing. Runway is, let's just activate first, execute. Runway is going to be 04 left. So there we go. Alright, performance in it. These in pound, yeah, they're definitely in pound. Or sorry, not pounds, they're in kilograms. Our zero fuel weight today is 60.2. 0.2. Giving us a gross weight of 70.5. That is about right, I would say. The ISO deviation is plus 13. So add that in there. Cruise winds are 214 at 30. I'm interested to see what the cruise is like today, because there's obviously the hurricane out in the Atlantic at the minute. So we might get tossed around a little bit, but we'll see. Our planned fuel is 9.4. We've got 10.3 actually without refueling, so we got a little bit of extra. And the reserves that we want to have are 1. Once we get down to 1.0, that's our final reserve. Alright, let's do GSX boarding. So that'll hopefully get started. As you can see, obviously, yeah, we have, we're running the FSLTL traffic injector today. Just because we've had some traffic's quiet. If more aircraft come online, then obviously I will I'll switch this off. But for the minute, there's nothing online in New York. There's a couple of aircraft, so we'll just make sure we kind of know where they are to distinguish them from the other traffic. But other than that, we'll leave it. I didn't realize they added pushback feature now. To FSLTL. But anyway, let's go to payload and performance. Let's search for TXK. Oh, no, not TXKF. We're going there. We need KJFK. Search. Boom. Alright, runway 4 left. Condition, it is wet. As you can see, by the rain dripping on the windshield. Let's get the weather. So the winds our 050 at 8 meters per second, because for some reason this thing is adamant on dealing with meters per second. The outside air temperature, it is... What temperature is it? Oh, that's the TAF. It is 17 degrees. And the altimeter is 29er. Niner. Our thrust rating, we'll probably need all of it. Will be flaps 5. Anti-ice will leave. Oh, AC. Sorry, AC. We'll switch. We'll leave in the off position. No. AC on, anti-ice off. Our takeoff weight. Actually, don't have this. Why am I doing takeoff performance right now? Our takeoff weight is gonna be 69430. Weight and balance. Here we go. Okay, total passengers today that we have on board is 142. Cargo, what have we got? Cargo's 2554. We want do more aft. Do more forward. We want more aft. We'll put 1554 in here. We'll put 1000 up front. We'll set that payload. The fuel, I'm honestly, well, no, let's go. 9438. Bit of draining. Set the fuel. Alright, so takeoff weight, we're somewhere around like the 21%, or 21, yeah, 21% of Mach. It's within the envelope, so we're good. Complete that. There we go, it's actually got it. You can calculate. There we go. There's our speeds. Can we derate? We can derate. Okay. Why not? Let's derate. I'll do takeoff 2. So if we get an N1 limit. And then our select temperature is 33. We're going to be takeoff 2. Takeoff flaps are going to be 5. 1374551. 137455151. Oh, it's gonna delete them when I go to page 2, isn't it? CG is 21.3. Alright. Let's go to the next page. Runway winds are, what did we say they were? 050. This should take knots, so I should be able to put 05013. Runway slope, I'm pretty sure it's 0. It is also wet. Cruise page. Okay, they stay set still. Alright, good. Departure arrival information. Departure is 4 left. We'll put in the Kennedy 5. Just so we've got a runway heading, basically. Or is it runway heading? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's runway heading. Might be runway heading. Range. No, it's an immediate right-hand turn. Then we can continue fly that until we get radar vectors to ship. We'll just vector ourselves around. And then the arrival today, we are using 1-2 in Bermuda, so we'll do the RNAV 1-2. On the Mum-1 from Bovik. Approaching via Weenan. Execute that. Alright, we should have, hopefully, passenger bags going in. Yep, we do. Out 1, out 2. Oh, we don't have any custom cameras done. Okay. Let's start the APU. Because we're still currently on ground power, I realize. There's no refueling going on, so the seatbelt signs will go on at this time. The yaw damper should be fine to stay on. Yep. Switch that on. What's having a panic attack back here? The flight recorder's off. Okay. Oh. And then let's go all the way over to this side, and let's see here. Pilots. Co-pilots. Do we have an outside model? I don't think we've got a tail. So I think the Max still has this problem. Let's see. Yeah, no tail. Okay, we just won't do externals then. I don't understand why it doesn't have the exterior, but we'll go with it. We will just move into the cabin real quick. Maybe. Okay, what we might be able to do, actually, let's try this. Oh, that caused a lot of lag. What we might be able to do, because the forward-facing... Oh my god. Like this window. These front 2 shots. Aside from the fact that I mucked it up. These front ones we can have be, you know, these kind, and then when we're at the back views are normal anyway. There we go. So make that. This is the right side. I'm gonna start making like anything that happens on the right side even, and then the left side odd. For no reason other than when I think of even and odd, right I think is even. I don't know. It works in my head. Okay, we're gonna use it. Alt 1. Let's reload this. And then let's drop down onto this side of the aircraft. You'd have thought I would have thought to have done this already, but nope, you'd be wrong. Okay, so for some reason that window doesn't want to work. Why do none of these windows want to work? Does this one want to work? No. Why? Okay, fine. We'll do that then. So the left side does give me 7. Alright, let's go all the way to the back. Where the cabin is still intact on the inside camera. Rest assured, don't worry. Who's this? Stop sending me new posts. I'm not that bothered. Okay, someone's just phased through me there. That was weird. Clearly I'm not walking fast enough for these passengers. My bad. Stop walking through me. It's like I don't exist. What I'm trying to do is get to the back of the aircraft, get some shots here. Yeah. I'll say that. I don't know why there's JetBlue here. Your place is down at Terminal 5 with all the other JetBlues. But we move. Alright, and what we got over here? Oh, we got an American on this side. There we go. Oh, we got 2 Americans. Oh, we got 3 Americans. Alright, back up front. Hopefully the APU is on now. Cool, we'll do that. We'll switch that off. Lead on. And recirc's on. And then we can come down to... see, go back. System page, sim menu, ground support. Get rid of the electrics. We'll get rid of the air conditioning now. Portable water. We'll set that. Back. Alright, we are on our APU power. So switch this to APU gen. Anything else that needs doing right now? I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay, the doors need closing because by the looks of it, they've finished with the bags. So again, we'll come back in here. Sim menu, doors. And then the left forward entry can stay open because I can hear passengers still boarding. But the forward cargo door and the aft cargo door we will close. We could do a walk around and just verify that they are closed here. So we'll do that. We'll do a quick little inspection of the aircraft. And I do mean quick because it is raining. Obviously, this isn't Phoenix. We can't open the doors ourselves in walk-around mode. Hopefully, iFly have plans to do that, like kind of how like what Phoenix did, really. Like eventually, you know, just find a way to incorporate it. It just adds so much life to MSFS, being able to do all that. Like I know it's not an essential by any means. It's just kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know why these JetBlue aircraft are up here. We got like the whole gang of Americans and then a couple of JetBlue imposters. My mic's not muted right now. I had like a fear that my mic was muted for a second there. Don't know why. 314 Romeo Hotel. Now, all the routes that American do right now are to Bermuda are serviced by the A319, but we've flown the A319 the last 2 streams, so I figured, well, we might as well give the Max some love, fly it, especially given I got it working for 2024. And I mean, come on, like this thing sounds great. Can we walk through this? Yep, of course we can. That's what I want to start seeing as well. I want to start seeing airport integration in sceneries as they get made. I want to start seeing kind of airport integration. Being able to walk around in the walk around mode. You know, add on $1 or $2. That's fine with me, because I know it takes a lot of work to do that. I think. I'd happily pay that. Oh, there's my cell count. I always forget where the cell count is on this thing. Not appear to be any controller. We'll scope 4662. Right, so let's come down here. Clear that. 4662. Is it on? Looks on. There you go, auto. Yeah. And then we'll get the CTAF for JFK. 109.1. Oh, 119er. Decimal 1. And then we'll load up 122.8. There we go. Alrighty. Legs. We got that all in. Init stuff is done. VNAV should be done automatically. We'll enable LNAV and VNAV at this time. Set our speeds to 161 V2 plus 10. And we'll keep the climb going today. There's no real reason to stop climb. It's pretty quiet, so I'll just keep the climb going to 37. Yes. The barrow, which we need to set. Our altimeter is 299. That's the wrong one. 299. Set over there is. Let's change detective for a second, so I can just see what it is. 1015. There we go. Positive. Is boarding complete? Boarding is completed. So we'll come down here first and verify that the door is closed. It is not, so we'll close that. There we go, we can hear it. Is that because the flight deck door is open? Flight deck door is open. That's the jump seat, okay. That is not a comfortable jump seat. That does not look comfortable at all. Alright, there's the... Alright, let's get out of JFK. It's causing my GPU some issue. Just for Aviation. Hello to you. Welcome in. How are you doing this morning, my man? Alright, let's get going. Let's get going, though. Let's get going at the same time. Prepare for pushback and departure. We will get the beacon on. We'll switch the logos on in the wings today. I've been disconnected. Oh no, I've been disconnected. Wi-Fi is it my Wi-Fi? I think it's my Wi-Fi, isn't it? I've been connected back. I'm not in mode Charlie. Is that why? In mode Charlie, no. Oh, is it? I think it's mine. Mine's having some issues at the minute. We're gonna go nose right. There we go, now we're in mode Charlie. Okay. Kennedy traffic, good morning American 3210, pushing back from Timberlake, gate 6, facing southwest on November Charlie, Kennedy. Thank you, Jasper. I do appreciate that, man. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. It's good to have you here. All right, let's release those parking brakes. Let's move the rudder pedals closer to my feet so I can actually release the parking brake. How is this gonna work? There we go. Oh, we need. Okay, we're still on chocks. Hang on. Let's set parking brake again. Ground support. Let's get rid of the chocks. And then my push to talk also isn't gonna work right now. So let's go push to talk. Boom. Boom. There we go. It's night in your country right now? Nice, nice. 119.1, yeah. Kennedy traffic, good morning. American 3210, push to start from Terminal Lake, Gate 6, facing southwest on November Charlie. Kennedy. Wow, you're a whole 12 hours ahead of me. Fair enough. Commencing push. Okay. We have not been given all engines clear, though. So we'll hold on our engine start until we are given the signal. Have school. Oh, you have school tomorrow. Are you just going back in? Like, well, no, I guess tomorrow wouldn't be first day because it's Friday. But did you start like this week again, or? A few minutes. No worries. No worries. All right, clear to start engines. Ignition on this side. Ground on this side. Oh, hang on. Let's go. There we go. 8 o'clock is your scheduled bedtime. Haha. There we go. It's probably motoring. Yep. Let's give it some fuel. Here we go. Go for 830. I will once I hear my engine start. Is the JetBlue X Duncan livery released? It is, yes. It is. Did I fly it? I think I flew it. I think I flew it once before. I did Fort Lauderdale to Nassau. Fort Lauderdale to Nassau. But yes, I have added it. Alright, that's motoring as well. We'll choose the fuel on the other side. Made an edit? Oh, okay. Sure. This is just on your channel? Pull it up once we get in the air. All right, engines are started. Frame rate is dying. This is back to continuous. Ignition off. Gen 1, Gen 2. Circuits on, lead off, probes off. Oh yeah? Alright, we'll have a look. Speaking of which, you didn't see that. The probes are on, the engines are running. So I'm not sure how I've managed to start the engine with no fuel. But here we are. 04 left, we're going to taxi Alpha, Bravo, or actually, no, taxi Alpha the whole way. Cross 31 left on Kilo. Yeah, actually simple. Let's just use the Pepsi livery. Oh, on the Concorde. Alright, 2 lots of turn-offs, 1 lot of taxi. Maybe you going off. Are they continuous? That looks far. Yeah, that's far over continuous. Alright. Everything is off up top. We're good on Gen 1. Bus, sure. Alright. Kennedy traffic 3210, taxi to 04 left via Alpha. Kilo, across 31 left on Kilo. I'll hold short 4 left at Kilo 1. Alright, here we go. Let's bring the sounds back down. And let's go. Sounds so quiet. You're in Asia? Okay, nice. Nice, nice. Oh my god, the frame rate. Also, these are some very sensitive rudders. Is it disconnecting my auto brake? No, it's not. These are very sensitive rudders. Yeah, yeah. JFK is running quite a lot at the minute. Heavy freezes, heavy freezes. Hopefully it's better once we get kind of out of the clouds and out of Kennedy as well. Those are my 2 hopes. Down here we got an ITA, an Air France, a Volaris. I don't know what the other one is. We're gonna do a reverse thrust test. Okay, they do work. Across the road, any cars underneath? Nope. Quiet morning in Kennedy. What is that? Oman Air, maybe? No, not Oman Air. That's not Oman Air. Oh, we got a Korean Air. Cool. Oh, it's a Korean 747 as well. Now that's cool. Imagine you play a racing game. That would suck. That would suck if you were playing a racing game where like you're actually racing other people and yeah, just the sim just decided it had enough for a day. That would suck. Fortunately, Flight Sim's nice and chill. Past the Korean Air 74. What we got on this side? Anything cool? What is that? What livery is that? Something Atlantic and a Frontier. Okay. We've got an American Airlines at the Delta gates. Yep, good. I play racing games before and it sucks. I'm slowly disliking games where you're like against other people. Like those kind of games like annoy me. They just kind of annoy me now because like everyone's gotten so like you pick a game, like people who play games, like specific games these days, do it because they're good at it. And like there's not many games that you play to have fun anymore. No, that's 777, never mind. If you know what I mean. So it's like you end up getting in a game, you end up playing a game against someone and just, yeah, you can never win. Whereas with this, with Flight Sim, I'm always a winner. As long as I don't crash my aircraft. What we got going on over here? We got Air Mexico, Virgin, Etihad. Is that a WestJet? Yeah, WestJet. Philippines, maybe Asiana. Cathay. Did I find a 4-leaf clover? I did not find a 4-leaf clover, no. What is that? Oh, Lingus. That's what it is. It's a Lingus. An American. It is a Philippines. We're still tracking centerline. It's a 7.3 Max of some description. Oh, another Air Mexico. You're in the Philippines? I found your flag carrier then. Look at that. A350. A350 Philippine Air. Okay, sir, I'm not sure what you're doing. But we are continuing on Alpha. Are they on the runway? Might be on the runway. Well, that's a coincidence. That was your profile pic? Oh, nice. Let's set flaps. That's true. Flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 5. Yeah, what is this American doing? It's just sat on the runway, you know. Or it's like just vacated, maybe. Like we're coming up on kilos right here. Okay, so it's not in the way. Fortunately. So we'll cut across here. What does it feel like when I'm the only one in chat? It's nice to have a face. It's nice to have a face to talk to. I will say that. Because sometimes it can get a little too quiet, and I just sit here like twiddling my thumbs. I'm like, oh, the sky looks nice today, and I just feel like an idiot talking to myself. But then when you've got someone, it's chill. So I do appreciate you being here. I do appreciate everyone being here when they do stop by. No, it's not boring. It's not boring right now. But like, trust me, sometimes like, especially in cruise, sometimes I just like end up leaving for extended periods of time. I'm like, because I just end up sitting here and I just get uncomfortable in the chair. I did forget to announce that I was crossing the runway, to be fair. Alright, let's see what this 319 is doing. Because it could be FSLTL traffic, in which case that's a problem. Because sometimes they just sit and don't move. So if they're in Kilo 1, we might just go to Kilo 2. What do you think should I open a community? Like, what do you mean? Like, are you talking about something like what you should do in the community, like open to then have in the community? I'm a bit confused. Oh, on YouTube? Like, what content should you do for YouTube? Oh. New York Center's online. Flyer heading to 1.5 DME, and then track heading 100. Okay. So yeah, we'll hold short. That American looks like they're short Kilo 2 or Kilo 1. Sorry. Aviation's great. Aviation is great. For content on YouTube. Content on YouTube other than streaming, I don't see how people do content. But it is great. I do give you that. It is great. Okay. So yeah, he's not moving. So we're just gonna go to Kilo 2. We're gonna hold short, and then we'll contact New York Center. Biggest aviation channel is Cheese It. Okay. I don't know who the biggest channel is. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Alright, we gotta do a load of stuff. 4662, we'll fly runway heading to 1.5 DME, then track heading 100. Maintain 5,000 feet. Approach frequency 125, 325. Advise ATIS, contact for taxi. Okay, so 5,000, we're gonna scroll this back down. Makes crazy edits. Okay. Alright, 5,000. We're at the Kennedy ATIS Hotel. 22999er, 4 right, 4 left. Alright. 125, 325. Started with 600 views and still around. Nice. Alright, let's contact New York. Information Hotel. New York Center, very good morning, American 3210, holding short 4 left at Kilo 2 with Information Hotel, ready for departure.
American 3210, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 4 left, American 3210. Alright, here we go. We'll ignore the other American strobe and steady. Alright, everything's good up top though. Sounds coming up. Alrighty, nice. Alright, let's get this takeoff, and then I'll come back to you. Enjoy, everybody. Here we go. JSR Radio, hello to you as well, my friend. Welcome. How you doing? I left for like 4 months because my phone was completely dark. Fog is yeah, it is low clouds today. It's very low clouds. Climb flight level 230, American 3210. Guys, was that 230 or 320? 23? Sorry, what did I just say? Did I say 23 or 32? I mean, we've got time to figure this out. New York Center American 3210. Sorry, can you just confirm, was that 230 or 320? 230 American 320. 3210, thanks. 230.
I'm showing you through the localized turn right now, heading 070 to rejoin.
Alright, lights off. Logo lights off, wing lights off. Cool. I think that's everything. We are now in the climb.
25, wind, 05015, runway 4 right, you're clear to land.
We can go to standard as well. Air Canada got strike. Yeah, I heard about all the strikes they were having. Not good, not good. But I think they've come to somewhat of an, or no, they haven't come to an agreement. They got like a, didn't they get like a governmental ruling or something? Yeah, I don't know how whether they've resolved that yet or not. Ugh, big stretch. Okay, there we go. Chart's working again. Alright, we are proceeding direct to ship. Passing 13,000 now. This is a cloudy one this morning. Also, I don't understand this about the iFly. Look at the flag. The way I can zoom in. Yeah, there we go. That works. Do I eat potato or banana crisps? I haven't had a banana crisp in ages. I seem to remember them being pretty good, but I haven't had one in ages, I'll be honest. Generally, I'm a potato crisp guy. But I seem to remember having banana crisps like years ago, and they were actually like pretty good. But I haven't had them in a hot minute. Like, it has been a long time since I've had them. And yes, I do apologize, I am British, and so read that and immediately translated it to crisps. I apologize. Alright. What's going on? What do we need to do? I don't think there's anything we need to do right now, really. We're just staying with New York. Are they covering... Are they doing the satellites? I hope they're doing the satellites. Let's have a look. That's in radar. Yeah, the UK and the US English is like vastly different from one another. Well, not vastly different. Yeah, somewhat different. Controlling. Climb flight level 370, American 3210. Instead of 737 subs. Literally, the channel name subs. It is the sacred number of subs. Nah, I'm just fortunate to have an awesome fan base who likes aviation. Let's be honest. Started out, I'd be curious to know, because originally, so before streaming, I did like plane spotting, like plane spotting videos. So I was making like videos. I'd go out to the airport for a while, rot away a lot of my life taking videos of planes, and I'd take videos and put that on YouTube, and I did that for a while. So I'd be curious to see like how many of those subscribers from that time are still subscribed now. Just not necessarily like do they interact or anything, but just are they subscribed? Is this no, it's not a hack. Just how many of them are survived? Still subscribed. It's early in the morning. How many have come from since I started streaming, and then before plane spotting, it was just like they're all unlisted now. Like, so you can't find them. They're all privated. But it was just a bunch of like random streams of like a load of different things. It's like I used to like stream KSP, Slay the Spire. I did a couple of flight sim streams back then, but nowhere near as professional as this. The Random Aviation Guy, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. What else did I do? Sorry to admit it, there were a couple of Fortnite streams back in 2020. It happened. There was like a load of stuff, so I'm curious to see what like the split of the 730 subscribers actually is, like what it's split up into, and like where my subscribers found my channel, where they subscribed and whatnot. Because a lot of it, I mean, there was a couple of people who would comment on my videos. I don't see them in chat anymore. A lot of the people who I'm seeing in chat are like, to me, I think they're new, because obviously, maybe they weren't commenting on plane spotting videos or anything, but I always see like new faces most of the time. Obviously, when I say that, I mean they might come back from stream to stream, but this is the first time I interacted with them was through a YouTube stream. So I'd be curious to see the split. That was very tangency. It is MSFS. Yes, it is. We are in. Ooh, loud. Did I turn sounds back down? I did. Yeah, we are in the iFly 737 Max right now. Getting bumped around by turbulence. And we're on our way from Kennedy to Bermuda. It is a cloudy day though. We got all the hurricane stuff doing what it wants. And it's annoying. The Volanta radar isn't working. Oh, I can get weather on here though. Where's the hurricane? Oh no, I can't. Never mind. Let's see. Windy. Let's go to windy. Yeah, let's go to windy. Where's windy? Windy. There it is. Let's see what it looks like. Allow. Oh yeah, it is like up by New York. Bermuda's getting 20. Oh my god, I haven't looked at. This is gonna be a fun approach into Bermuda. Yeah, 22 knots. Yeah, we'll probably get bumped around on our way down. This is all hurricane hunting today. We're just not quite going to the eye. I heard it gave a new crash animation in MSFS24. Is that in-game or a mod? Salt on Sisters one. That is a mod. I don't know. I can't remember what mod it is, but that is a mod that that's newly developed. I mean, it is kind of cool. I remember I've watched the same video he did, yeah, with those crash dynamics. But yeah, no, that is not base game. To my knowledge, that's not base game. See if we can get this to show. Have a look. Oh, that's not gonna work. There's the storm. We got New York at the top, Bermuda at the bottom. That's what it looks like right now. We're gonna basically fly through like the northeastern side of that, which is Twitter King American 3210. It's cool, but some mobile, even a better one. Just try Plane Crash Flight Simulator, specifically for crash design. It's not the best. Plane Crash Simulator. Has that been out a while? I remember playing some, yeah, crash, like, oriented game, like, years ago. I mean, it could be that. But, yeah, that had, like, crash dynamics. I can have a look at it. I can definitely have a look at it. But yeah, no, the crash dynamics in this game are terrible. I think more because MSFS, like, to its credit, to its strengths, it's really, really good, right? Like, it's a really good game. But notice what I said. It's a really good game. It's not, like, I think by all means, using it has helped me with my flying in real life. Like, using it helps. I just did some instrument lessons last week, and like, my instrument flying is great because of MSFS. I can't fault it for that. Like, it still does do a good job. But X-Plane in that regard is better, I would say. So yeah, like, MSFS is great, but no, exactly. All right. Oh, that's yeah, that is JFK. I mean, MSFS24, it's cool. Yeah. Yeah, just fire and a bounce, yeah. I think ultimately, like, it's a game, right? So it's not, the idea is you're not simulating crashes, so there was no need to design that in the UI. Like, there was no need for it, because it's a game and it's meant for people who are just gonna have a bit of fun. Maybe even, you know, let's go back to Air Force Proud 95. Like, think of the funny stuff he was doing back in 2020 when MSFS first came out, and he was just, you know, like, the ones I can think of are, like, I watched this just the other day when he flew the single engine pistons over that mountain, and they then, like, descended down the mountain and saw bootleg Hogwarts and whatnot, and they all crashed into the mountain. And, you know, it's just funny. You just see the aircraft flip over, and then they, you know, slew it back. Like, it's definitely more a content game than it is a professional. Never saw it really, but yeah. I mean, it costs an arm and a leg. Like, I don't even want to know how much money I've spent on flight sim. Like, the iFly Max that we're flying is $50 odd, I think. It's $50 odd. Phoenix cost about, for their 319, 20, and 21 was about another $100. Don't even get me started on PMDG right now. I have, yep, I had Infinite Flight before MSFS. I haven't used it recently, but I did have it, yeah, before. I enjoyed it. Like, it was good fun. I just think in terms of, like, cockpit interaction and stuff like that, MSFS wins in that regard. Now, are we going to be able to get above these clouds? Or are we just going to kind of sit in a thin layer of cloud, like, the whole flight? These cloud tops are high. I mean, it is a hurricane, right? Which is the worst incident today? Condor 757 engine failure or Delta 737 flat broken. Wait, did these both happen today? Has there been a Condor with an engine failure and a Delta with a flat break today? Or are these like past event, recent? Oh, was the Delta one the one where like the flap fell off and landed in someone's backyard and they were just like, well, I've got an airplane flap now. You talking about that one? For me, I would say the engine failure one. Well, yeah, the engine failure one, because you're gonna need to be using a lot of right rudder or left rudder, depending on which engine it was, to, you know, keep the aircraft going straight and maintain control. Whereas with the Delta one, you're just, you know, on your approach, you're gonna have to be a bit faster. But having missing flaps is not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. You know, obviously you don't want to go having your flaps falling off every flight. We're gonna sit right on these cloud tops, by the way. like just cloud surfing. Like, look, it's clear above. We're like right on the top. Infinite Flight doesn't have cockpit interactions on mobile, really. It's not realistic. Butter Pro in the game. Played it long. Right. I have research on Condor 757 that causes a compressor stall. Yeah, that tends to be what will cause those engine failures, either bird strike or compressor stall. Because it's just an angle of attack thing on the fan blades, like, that then causes that backflow of reversal of the airflow, and then the engine just doesn't know what to do with it. It starts going bang, 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 bang. And then obviously to prevent further damage to the engine, you shut the engine down. I don't think I can get to 3.9. If I could get to 3.9, I would. But I don't think. Bop, bop, bop. It's a CV now. Route, that's on the route. Not in it, Raf. No. No, but it doesn't. I don't know what specifically happened to it either. Yeah, I just know that it did happen. I think once we kind of get towards King, he'll terminate us. Because I don't, it doesn't look like he's doing oceanics. Nice. Makes it more unrealistic. It's like the bounces, I know. Also, if you auto start and release the park brakes, then it won't close the door, like you fly out the door. IFS was... Infinite Flight was money itself? Was it? No, you're good. No worries. Okay, why RFS is free for a few months? Just probably just like a trial thing, and then they're like, okay, now we're making you pay. Oh, this way. Yeah, it was costing itself. I mean, Pro is expensive. Like, Pro is an expensive subscription. Like $10 a month for Infinite Flight. That seems free. And about all you get with Pro is, I mean, you get access to every aircraft, but then you get ATC. I got up on VATSIM. Oh, sorry, guys. Granted, the cost of flight sim is an arm and a leg as well. But how much are like P3D and X-Plane? X-Plane's cheaper, I think. I think X-Plane's like 60. Maybe? Ish. I could be waffling there. I feel like IFS should do a pro giveaway. They definitely could. I don't see why not. Just sitting in these clouds up here. And look, it's clear above. Probably a lot further up than I'm trying to go to. I don't want to spend money because I'm poor. That's real. That's real, dude. I feel it. You're like 13. I feel the pain, man. I was just about to turn the seatbelt sign off. Now I'm getting thrown about. No, I feel the pain. I know that feeling. I like buy some stuff on MSFS and I'm like, oh my god, I have no money left. No, but surely at 13 you can use the mom, can you buy me this tactic? Like, surely that still works, right? No, I can't be tired. I gotta go fly this afternoon. I can't be tired. Gotta wake up. Must stay awake. Yes, let me give you guys the rundown of what the weather's looking like in Bermuda. 190 at 17. The runways are 120 and 300. There's 16 knots of crosswind right now. Like this variation said. You must be 18 to purchase something like subscriptions. I don't think you have to be 18 for subscriptions. I don't know what P2W and F2P mean, by the way. I don't know what those mean. I'm old. Well, I'm not that old. I feel old sometimes. pay to win. Pay to win and free to play. There we go. Okay. Good. I'm not old. Pay to win, free to play. Cool. The parents allowing maybe 16, but then 18. I mean, sure. It depends what the subscription is. Like I remember I used to get Apple gift cards for like birthday and Christmas and whatever, and I could use them all the time. My parents were like, here you go, here's some money, you know, maybe check with us, but you know, if you want to buy something, it's your money. That's kind of how my parents operated. Whereas yeah, now if I'm like, hey, I want to buy something, buy a card, put it on, and then go get whatever it is I want. You know, parents are like, yep, if you get a virus, that's your fault, or if something isn't what you wanted it to be, it's your fault. Just make sure you know what you're getting first. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. No problems with that. American 3210, go ahead.
American 3210 over King, radar service terminated. New York radio is closed for its frequency change through today.
Over King, over to advisory, American 3210. Have a great day. See ya. we're basically over King, right? Forgot it all. Maybe I should buy a gift card. If my more give me 1,000 pesos to save the money when I have a junior bank account. My mom. Give me 1,000 pesos to save the money when I have a junior bank account. That's fair enough. Alright, we're over King. Where's the advisory? There we go. We're advisory. We're like... how many miles? 2.5. How many to go to Bermuda? We got... I think that's 480. Discord? Okay. No need to bully me. I'm not that old. Yes, exclamation mark Discord. I do have a Discord server. If you guys do want to join, exclamation mark Discord. Gives you. I tend to put message before I go live. And then it's just a chill space, hang out, meet some fellow av geeks, share your content, share your pictures, have a good, English, have fun. Yeah. Here I'll or someone's I know someone's gonna do it. If you do want it, I'll let's do that. Nightbot. Summon in Nightbot. 100k subspace reveal. Nice. There you go. If you guys do want to join, link there if you guys do have Discord. We'll you can verify on YouTube. Are you not able to click the link? I've never had someone say that. Or not say that. Have the link not work. I'm assuming that's what you mean. It doesn't work. It only works in credits. Someone just arrived. Aviation YT3. So someone was in chat and joined. I'm not sure whether that's one of you two. Join the Discord, your Aviation 23. Okay. Aviation YT3. Got you. It should work. Let me copy another link. I'll put a different link, a different Discord link. See if that works. Oh, well, that'd be why. Okay. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, you would need a Discord account to actually join. Ugh. Oh. Seems okay. Nope, never mind. Are we over King? No, we're not supposed to be turning. We just are turning. Man, Discord server took 8 hours non-stop. It is 60 hours. You have exams next week. Oh man. Okay, fun. Yeah, man. No, focus on. Do what you gotta do, my boy. Do what you gotta do. Have you just started the school year then, or like exams at the end of August is crazy, unless you're like finishing last year, in which case then I understand. But like exams in August started in June. June, July, August. Oh wow. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so you've been in July. Oh, it's 2 months. Huh. Okay. Did you get a summer break? Like, was it earlier or something, or? Early March. Wow, okay. It's completely different to what I have. Okay, wow. Fair enough. But yeah, no. Focus on the exams. Do what you got to do. And then we'll see you in the Discord. Alright, well, we're at cruise. I'm yet to have breakfast. It's 8:45 in the morning. So I'm gonna go put some breakfast on. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, get a drink. Got a couple things to check off the old checklist, and then I'll be back. Hopefully not too long. But yeah, just while we're out of airspace, and hopefully radar doesn't come online before we need to start thinking about descent. All right, Jasper, sounds good. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Yeah, I will see you in a future one. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break as well. Just gonna step out for a minute. Random aviation guy. Seagull. Yeah, I'm gonna step out for a couple minutes, and then I'll be back as quick as I can. Maybe tomorrow. I might be streaming tomorrow, might not. We'll see. Just yeah, stay tuned to notifications and whatnot. I'll try and schedule anything in advance as and when I know. But nowadays they tend to be like last minute. There's a stream, but I'll do my best to give you as much notice as possible. Okay, yeah, couple minutes. Random aviation, if you're still in here as well. I will be back as quick as I can. Alright, hello everyone. Sorry, I'm back. Oh my goodness. Snaw says, bro loves to fly to Bermuda. Of course I do. That's my home, man. Of course I like to fly to Bermuda. What is that? Oh my god, what's happening? We just got thrown off course. Oh, instinct. 242, it's 6-0. But, how you doing, Snaw? Welcome, welcome. Love flying up, man. Love flying up. I am indeed. Yep. That is home. Okay, let's just make this happen. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly why. Roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out. Just doing this. There. Roll straight and level, straight and level, straight and level. Alright, we're back straight and level. That's the thing that annoys me about the Max, is if it gets knocked off course, it doesn't just rejoin naturally. It's got to go wee and balance it out. Alright, we're approaching Bovik. Oh. Joseph's on the way out. He's going Montreal today. Gotta ask him about, or you guys know him as the Kinley spotter. 14 knots across wind now. It's been downgraded to 14 knots. Scattered at 1,200 with towering cumulus. This is gonna be fun. I didn't realize this is Class Echo. What is it below 4,000? Ecom, sorry I didn't join before. I forgot about the stream. No, you're all good, man. You're all good. How you doing? How you doing? That's not. What else did you see? 32. pretty good. Streaming a bit early in the morning, at least for me. It's 8 a.m. It is, yeah, it's 9 a.m. for me. I'm going flying this afternoon, so had to do it early. Give me a second, I'm just gonna go tend to my breakfast. This won't be any more than 30 seconds, I promise. Okay, that was a bit more than 30 seconds. I apologize. Let me get another timer on for that. Where's the top of descent? This is going to be interesting. Eating breakfast whilst descending as max 8. Stop wobbling left and right. This is what it's looked like the whole flight, by the way. Oh my god. This is what it's looked like the whole flight. We're just, like, seatbelt sign's been on the whole time. Why are we descending? Stop descending. Yeah, poor passengers indeed. Flight's gotta do what the flight's gotta do. I'm gonna look like a real idiot if I look now and they cancelled it. But let's see. Let's go over to Bermuda and see what's happened. See what's going on with the storm. Ha! Nope, American is sending it. JetBlue is cancelled. WestJet is cancelled. United is cancelled. American are continuing to send it. BA, of course, is going to come in. Obviously. BA do what they want. Has it turned around yet? No, it's still coming. Left half an hour late. But it is still on its way. Let me see if the Bermuda Flyer's done any posting. JetBlue aren't coming. American's still sending it. Delta are going to try and send it here in a minute as well. Something tells me BA should have left by now. Oh no. No. Almost. To get down to Weenan, the approach altitude is 170. As in 1,700. But yeah, no, I've got a flight in the afternoon, so I wanted to do a stream and get you guys some content today. So, and then I got the Max working last night, so I was like, oh, perfect. We'll do this then. That was my logic behind this one. Yep. Got flight training. Just regular flight training tonight. Performance landing. Start landing performance. Yes, sir. DXKF. 1, 2. I think it's dry. Vicinity showers. But the runway itself, I think, is dry. Winds 190 at 7 meters per second. Outside air temperature is 28 degrees. And the QNH is 1014 hectopascals. We'll go flaps 30. I want to be slightly faster. AC is going to be on. AI is going to be off. Brakes. Auto brake 2. Bigger additive. Let's add 5. Calculate. It's going to be 155. Landing distance 2405 meters. That's fine. We might need alpha, but we're going to land fast. Dude, I was hella long away. What do you mean? Hold on, I gotta tend to I gotta get breakfast now. Breakfast is ready. I'm bored. What Airbus plane should I do? Should I fly? MSFS. Go with the A320. Hold on, I'm gonna go tend to breakfast again. I'm gonna grab it and come right back. And we're back. And there we go. Microphone's working. Lovely. Let's raise it up a bit. There we go. Get some more decibels in there. All right. Yeah. While yeah. I know, I'm gonna eat my breakfast real quick with camera off, obviously. No food eating ASMR here. And then I'll put it back on. There is, yes. I did see that as well. You would be correct. Alright, there we go, coming down now into Bermuda. 5,000 feet a minute. God. That was like a dive for the ages. Yeah, Bermuda's definitely sat like on that. Bermuda's like right there probably. Look at the map. Dead ahead. Let's see where Bermuda is once we get a little bit closer. I can't really tell. There you go, there's my standby compass. Still haven't got Bermuda in sight. Breakfast? Like chicken steak, basically. Like what steak looks like, kind of, and then just like chicken. Bit of breading on top. It's a fat chicken tender, basically. There's a butt ton of protein, so it keeps them rather happy. Haha. Well, it is also your breakfast time, is it not? Okay. Nah. I want to have like a pancake sundae one day. I need to remember to actually get pancakes. Now, that'd be nice. not control cam. So I can monitor chat. Because I've only got my laptop screen. So obviously that's on Flight Sim. So that can't be looking at the chat. So I then do pull it up on my iPad. But I'm not sure whether it counts me as a viewer or not. I'd be surprised. I mean, because I'm watching it on the same account. Like, if I had another account created, obviously then it would count me as a viewer. But I don't know, seeing as I'm watching it on my own account. Let's bring range in. I didn't start the clock. Oh, no, it's elapsing it for me. Oh. Oh, okay. P8. Blocked. But they're squawking 7700, so... There's someone with an emergency on their way in. Okay, yeah, hang on, the camera's not aligned properly. Not track IR. Uh, 18 is, I believe, the transition altitude, so let's do that, and then that, and then that. Yeah, we're in that wall. I told you we'd be in that wall of cloud. Not bad. There's dockyard. There's dockyard. Hey, we're just sending it power idle. I was gonna say, I was like, why is it in arm mode? Never mind, I know why. What am I gonna do? Oh, let's get our reference speed. Flaps 30. That's our VREF, so we'll just stay, stay higher. Aim for about 150. What else needs to happen right now? Seatbelt sign is on. Unfortunately, it has been the whole flight. Why are these off? Didn't even give IFE to the passengers. Just imagine it was on. All right, guys. I swear. No, I turned them on last night. Never mind. Well, that's American Airlines for you. We don't have IFE. Signals around. Let's get the... Is there Bermuda CTAF? Nope. Wanted to decimate. Over Mom. Bermuda traffic, good morning, American 3210 overhead. Mom descending through 12,000, planning the RNAV for my 12 Bermuda. Landing lights coming on. Alright, below 250. Let's go ahead and forget how to start an Airbus. I mean, you basically push the on button, right? I'm joking. There's Bermuda in sight now. We got the full island. It's actually looking better than I thought. The winds are still a big issue. Like, we're going to be heavily crabbed, probably. Well, the winds reporting 190 at 15. Below 10,000. What gate are we gonna go to? We'll go to gate 4. Symbol antenna cosine is EL, or Echo Lima, sorry, November Sierra Echo. Echo Lima, November Sierra Echo. I do see ya. Dublin to Liverpool. Who is like banging, I don't know, a nail? What the hell? I can feel like the rudder pedal. I've got my feet on the rudder pedals. The rudder pedals are like shaking. I don't know who's making a racket somewhere. I can. What the devil? Who's making such a noise? Sorry. Question is like that. Anyway, we gotta focus on landing. Bermuda traffic American 3210 is 20 miles to the north of Weenham. We're descending through 7,700. Our nav 12 Bermuda. Glide there. Yeah, look at that. It looks pretty good today. The weather. Minus the crosswinds. Just a little windy. That's all we're getting from the hurricane. Just a little bit of wind. Alright, 37,000. Get sky dolly up. I guess we'll start recording. We're 10 miles from Weenham. Start recording. Minimum 460. That's 460. Alright, Alright, speed needs to be coming down. Let's decrease the range to 20. Bring in some flaps. Or not some flaps, sorry, some speed brakes. Well, this game makes no sense to see a 737F at the passenger gate. Yep, there's always one. There's always one, isn't there? Alright, flaps 1. Speed keep rolling back. Regular sim Nevada. Well, that's probably why. If you're on VATSIM, it'd be fine. If people actually know where to spawn. Free for all, you're in trouble. No? It's 3.4 degree. Glide, which is what? 960? Should be able to take it individually. I don't know why approach mode doesn't work. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, so approach isn't gonna work. Alright, fine. 1,700 by towing. Drop another stage of flaps. Here we go, flaps 2. Speed brakes are armed and in the down position. Bermuda traffic, America 3210, 10 mile final runway 12, Bermuda. God, who is making a racket? That's up. Flaps 5. Approaching 1,700. $2,500. Oh wait, just another second for gear. Flaps 10 though. Seven and a half, let's drop gear. Flaps 15. Nose gear, main gears. Speed. Speed 950. Flaps 25. And we'll go full flaps 35 miles. Bermuda traffic mark 3210, 5 mile final memory 12 Bermuda. Alright, my friends, enjoy the landing. I will see you on the ground. Alright, my airplane.
1,000.
1,000. Whoa. Take it out of auto throttle here as well.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
400. 300. 200.
Sync rate.
100.
Go around.
Too low. Gear.
Bermuda traffic
Too
American
low.
321 on the go, 12 Bermuda.
Too low. Gear.
Morning, morning. Oh my god, the crosswinds are 38 knots. Oh my god. Yeah, windy. The crosswinds are 38 knots. Yeah, Bermuda traffic American 3210 on the go, 12. We're continuing upwind, climbing to 3,000. We're gonna make a left-hand pattern, come back in from runway 12 Bermuda. 115, let's go there. Heading select. Yeah, windy. We were well off center line. Bermuda traffic American 3210, turning left crosswind, runway 12 Bermuda. Alright, let's go back this way. We'll keep that turn. Bermuda traffic, American 3210, turning left downwind, runway 12 Bermuda. Yeah, it's just windy, that's all. Hopefully we'll get it on this one. I might go to flaps full. Let's go to flaps full. So we're a little bit slower. 137, that'll do. There's still flaps 5, that's alright. I don't know what the winds were at the time touchdown, but I'm kind of curious to know what they were. Alright. Arrival. Arnav, Weenan, go. Why are we curving outwards? The wind's that way. We need to curve in. BWS is currently reporting winds of 19 knots gusting 2-4 at the airport. Yeah, that's about what I'm seeing on my end as well. I'm seeing 190 or 15, so good to know it's even higher. Yeah, let's tighten this heading up a little bit. iFly. It's actually okay. It's got it on track. I see. So yeah, sorry. Our nose is actually pointing over there. Like yeah, like our nose is pointing over there, and no, we're just continuing straight. All shutters are closed. Yeah, I'm not surprised. We got 5.1. We need... How much do we need to get back to our diversion if we have to go? We need 4.6. So we probably got one. Okay, I probably got 2 more attempts on this, and then I'll need to turn around and go back. Let's go down to 1.7. Tut again. Yeah. I mean, we've been feeling its effects because crosswinds have been ridiculous the last couple of days. Like straight out the north from it. I'm hoping today will be better. But we've been feeling it out here as well.
2,500.
And there's 2,500. Take that into the scratch pad. Get ready to plug it in there. Uh, 5:30 tonight, which is basically a guaranteed cancel anyway. Because thunderstorms are common in Sanford. Alright, LNAV. VNAV. Yeah, we can get VNAV on. Alright, I'm not sure why we're going to 250 though. Let's do speed intervene. Start walking that speed back. Flaps 1, and then hopefully, yeah, there we go. Now I can take it out of speed intervene and it'll do its thing. Alright, so I'll hold 1,700 and then it's 950 feet per minute down over VTAT. Bermuda traffic American 3210, we're on a left base to final for the RNAV 12 Bermuda. at this speed nice and slow. Alright, let's hold 0. Vertical speed. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. 950 feet per minute down. Start slowing to 160. Flaps 15 says calling for gear down. Alright, we'll put gear down. Bermuda traffic making 3210, 7.5 mile final runway 12 Bermuda. Alright, engines to continuous. Alrighty, winds are 200 at 3.4 at the minute. Not sketchy at all.
1,000.
1,000 to go here. Oh, towing. Whoops. Altitude hold. Go back to 1,000. We're sending low. Towing's 1.7. No, VTUT. VTUT's the same altitude. So let's climb back up to 1,000. Alright, VREF is, what's our VREF? 37, so go 42. We'll start bringing in full notches of flaps. Speed brakes are armed. Bermuda traffic making 3210, 5 mile final runway 12 Bermuda. Alright, my airplane.
One 1,000.
1,000 to go. Now I'll start coming down. Let that nose sink.
Approaching minimums. 400 minimums.
Continue.
300.
Sync rate.
Oh, sync rate again. This is what it looked like last
200.
time. Come on.
Sync rate.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Versus decel 60 knots versus a single engaged. We'll roll all the way to Alpha. Auto brakes off. I have no idea whether we struck the wing there. We might have done. That was sketchy. Manual braking. Looked very dodgy. I probably should have gone around. I was like, no, let's just get it on the ground. Like lined up for the taxiway. That was very sketch. The wind just caught me off ferry reach both times. Like it was just like, no, you're going to the left. All right, let's bring flaps up. Bermuda traffic American 3210 vacated 12 on Alpha. Going to be taxiing to gate 4 via Alpha across the active, or Alpha Bravo across the active on Bravo, Bermuda. Alright, landing lights off, turn offs off, taxi lights come on, AP started, engine switched off from continuous, strobe lights off. Wing light is off, logo light's off. Alright. Yeah, the actual landing itself was 215 feet per minute. That was a sketchy one. We'll have a look at the landing replay, of course, but that was sketchy. What were the winds doing? What were the winds doing at the time of landing? Right here. Is that in highest quality? Hang on. Why is it in 480p? Come on, we can do better than that. Trying to taxi an aircraft whilst... $29, I think, is what the winds were showing when I landed, which is ridiculous. Yeah, we were like lined up for the taxiway. That should have been another car, and I was like, no, I can bring it back, I can bring it back. Yep, airport, yep. JetBlue's already cancelled all their flights today. American is on final. As we speak, the IRL equivalent of today's flight being flown by an Airbus, so they already have a much higher chance of survival, is making its way in now. We won't be able to see it all. We might be able to... Is it going to pull it up? Come on, you won't pull it up. Did you guys on this entire time? Yeah, I did. Come on, you wouldn't show it. What about FSLTL on? If anything, it should. Should detect the fact that it's here. We'll hold short for a second just in case it decides to come out of nowhere. Traffic American 3210, holding short of 12 on Bravo. They look a lot more lined up for the center line than I do. Or than I did. That was sketch. We did manage to recover it, obviously, in the end, but... Whew. There's nothing out there. I was waiting for it to cross the threshold, though. But no, they're not. They're landing over Fair Reach. I mean, it's not ideal for either runway. It's not ideal for either runway at the minute. It's like perfect crosswinds. Bermuda traffic making 3210 crossing 12 on Bravo, Bermuda. Looks like they landed. Okay. Why? Nope. Came in over. No. If I'd come in over Clearwater, I'd have been landing this way and then off here. We came in over Fair Ridge. I was tempted to teardrop back and do 3-0 though, so I could shoot the ILS. Because they're both like terrible crosswinds. I could have just then had the plane auto land itself. Who broke BA and who broke American? My FS traffic's put a BA and an American over there. Lining up to the runway and your engine's randomly shut out. Are you in 2024? Ecom? You on 2024? That's a pay. Everything's very small. Yeah, you good. God, they got off at Charlie too. American showing me up today. Marina traffic American 3210 vacated over me 12 on Bravo. Again, taxiing to stand 4 via Bravo, Quebec, Bermuda. There's no one here, but we make traffic calls nonetheless. See, so I had that issue. Like the plane goes cold and dark, right? Unlucky. Check your settings. Check your brake settings, because I found when I applied brakes, if I held down my brake bind, that was bound in the default MSFS settings to something. I think like open communications panel or something. That when it tried to do that, it wouldn't actually open the panel, but when it tried to do that, it would basically reset everything. So yeah, just check that panel. Check your keybind. You're just sitting on the Check your keybinds for any like duplicated. You shouldn't be here. You don't park here anymore. Yeah, just check your settings for anything that might be overlapping. Because I found that was an issue. That was an issue for me. Okay, good. We did slow the landing replay. Like, I'm about to wing strike this Hawker or whatever it is, Challenger. You are definitely getting struck. Okay, maybe not. You're lucky. Alright, sounds good. See you later. I want to fly the A350, but what do you mean the A350 doesn't work? Oops, wrong lights. Lights off. There we go. Two marshals? There we go. Oh, they did in the jet bridge already. Okay. Everything is on. Yep, APU stuff's on. Alright, let's shut it down. Beacon off, seatbelt signs off. Welcome to Bermuda. We have made it. Just about. Request deboarding. Make sure that they start moving. Yep, they do. I have an A350 mod that was 7. You have an A350 mod Oh, okay, as in the mod is the Indie Builds A350. Okay, got you. What do you mean it doesn't work? You gotta be a bit more specific. I could try and help. And I know a couple of fixes to a couple of problems, because I've had a lot of problems with that airplane. But I have managed to get it to work. But like, what problems specifically are you having? Throttle up and it turns engines off. That's probably a keybinds issue, if I'm being honest. Oh, 19. 204 at 19. Okay, not 29. Oops, I just closed it like an idiot. It's definitely a keybinds thing. Like, it should. Are you using the Thrustmaster Airbus stuff? It's probably a keybinds issue, yeah. That's all I can think it would like. There's nothing inherent. There's nothing to the point with the Indie Builds A350 where you throttling it up should cause the engine to shut down, unless it's that same problem that you're having with 2024 with the A320, which you've just had, where it like shuts it down. That's the only thing I can think. But you're flying the A320 right now. Are you not? Yeah, but you still had the issue. You still had the issue where it stopped working. Oh, they're hurricane hunting. That's what they're doing. The aircraft shut itself down, did it not? Let's restart Coutel. Let's make sure all doors are closed. Let's get engine started. But category throttle at in the settings. I don't think you'll specifically find the problem under throttle. Like, it's just, it's, oh, they need to be off, don't they? Did they? There we go. Lettering. I don't know what. I can't remember the setting that it was that I ended up having to disable. But for me, it was when I set my brakes. When I held down on my Thrustmaster side stick, when I held down this button up here, this one, the very top, like clicky one above the trigger, when I held that down, which is like button 1, or you can get it to scan, that was when, is it gonna start? Oh, we gotta wait for the EGT to cool. That was when I throttle it all, is when it turns off. Now that I'm not sure what the problem is. That I'm not sure why it's doing. Max sounds so good. Take it back. Let EGT calm down. This aircraft's so weird, like, yeah, you have to fully power it down, the EGT and everything, and then it kicks off again. Come on, airplane, you can do it. There we go. Over to continue, speed brakes to the armed position. Alright. Did I stop the replay? God damn it. I didn't. Okie dokie, let's disconnect from VATSIM. And let's load this. You're fine.
Approaching minimum. Minimum.
Look at how off runway alignment we were. Now, this should have 100% been a go around. And look at where we are. Okay, sure, we managed to bring it back. But watch the landing as well. Okay. Oh, we might have hit the pod there. Not sure, it's hard to tell. But I think we might have hit the pod. So it's just gonna make all the stall noise.
Minimum.
Something's not working. With the ASI. So it's like, we're stalling, we're stalling, we're stalling. Horrible alignment from me. I need to see whether we actually strike this engine pod, actually. Forget that, I need to see whether we strike this engine pod. Oh, that was very, very, very close. Hang on, can I find the point at which we strike? Good lord, look at that. God. It's fine though, it is off the ground as you can see. But look at that. That is not a good look. That is not how you want to be landing airplanes. Oh my god. Keep playing it, shall we? There we go. We do fix it. But my goodness. There's touchdown. Like here. Reset. And yeah, because all you would hear is the stall warning horn on the inside, I am going to we will shoot from over here. So there we go. Oh, I've completely done that wrong. I think I've done that wrong. Yeah. Whoops. Load. Pause. Reset position. Alright, let's go a little bit further. There. Reset. This. Lock mode. Over to the baseball field, which is here. Down. Zoom in. Take it out of this. Center it. Yeah. It's 99, like. Yeah, let's see. Hang on. And then open camera settings, lock mode, and now it should follow. There we go. Alright, so you can play it from here. Have a look at the mess that I caused. Look at this. It's a mess. It's a right mess. Everything looks fine. Everything looks fine. Rudder, and whoa. That was close. That was close. A right muck up that there. Alright, we're gonna have to run the outro stuff from this view today. Obviously it's the max and there's no interior. Let's pull it out. So where's landing happen? Landing happened in like 2 minutes, okay. Let's just pull it back to like here. Ow. Alrighty guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. That was an eventful flight, to say the least. Full of nearly killing ourselves and the go-around at the end there. The outro music works. Good, you'll love to see it. An interesting landing, to say the least, but it was a hurricane landing, so I didn't expect it to be good. Thank you to everyone who came in and hung out. Good to see some familiar faces. Good to see some new faces as well in Jasper and the Random Aviation Guy. Thank you guys all for coming and hanging out today. Really good stream. Really enjoyed it. I'll try and get you guys another one as soon as I can. Obviously, I can't promise anything these days. We'll see what my schedule looks like. But I will try and get you guys some more flights. Try and get back in the max and maybe go somewhere where it's a little less crosswindy and we can actually have like a decent landing and a good flight. We'll look into that. We'll try and do that in the future. But yeah, that was a really good stream. I hope you guys did enjoy it as much as I did. Once again, one more time, thank you guys for all coming and hanging out. I'll try and give you guys one more stream before the end of the week. By the end of the week, I mean Sunday, so I can use Sunday as that day. But that is going to be it for this one. Enjoy this really wonky, horrible approach into Bermuda, followed by the absolute mess that was the landing. But thank you guys one more time for another wonderful stream. And until next time, everybody, happy landings. See ya.